Would you like to improve your English fluency and learn the differences between be good at, be good with, be good for, and be good to? Welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today you're going to learn all about how to use be good. First, let's take a look at the expression be good. This expression, be good, is usually said directly to children in order to urge them to behave themselves. When you tell somebody to be good, it means that you want them to be on their best behavior. You don't want them to misbehave or to do bad things. So when I was a child, whenever my mother would leave me with a babysitter or with a relative, when she's leaving, she'd always say, "Bye, I love you, be good." Another way that the expression be good can be used in English is as a way to express to someone the fact that you are okay, that there's nothing wrong. So if my friend and I are walking and suddenly I trip and fall, my friend would be concerned about me and she might ask me, "Oh my goodness, are you okay?" I could stand up and say, "Yeah, I'm good." Right? So I'm good, meaning I'm fine, I didn't get hurt, no problem. This is actually connected to another expression we have in English, which is very specifically the phrase, "It's all good." If somebody does something and they feel bad about it and they apologize, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry," I could say, "It's all good," meaning don't worry about the situation, there's no problem. For example, maybe I'm waiting for one of my tutoring students to meet me at the library and they arrive 15 minutes late. They might say, "Oh, teacher, I'm so sorry I'm late." I can say, "It's all good." Now, let's take a look at be good together with various prepositions. The first preposition I want to take a look at is probably the preposition that's used the most in English with be good. And this preposition is at, to be good at something. It means that you are able to do something well. You have a certain skill in this particular area. It's used to describe something that you are talented at doing. We will specifically use this be good at plus a noun or be good at plus a gerund. A gerund being a verb plus ing. He is good at soccer, or he is good at playing soccer. These two sentences have the same meaning. In the first one, he is good at soccer, I'm using the noun. And in the second one, he's good at playing soccer, I'm using the gerund. She is good at singing. They're good at chess. He's good at cooking. Hey, you are good at English. This way of using be good at plus a noun or a gerund to talk about something that you have a particular skill at doing is very similar to our next preposition, which is using with, to be good with something. We use be good with plus a noun, and that noun should be a thing or a particular group of people. She's good with animals, so she became a veterinarian. He's good with his hands. So one thing you might be wondering about is, what is the difference between to be good at or to be good with, since they can both be used with nouns? The difference is subtle, so it might take some practice to get used to, but good at is usually referring to a specific action where you are consciously, physically doing the action. I'm good at doing, specifically you're using a gerund, you can see the action, or a noun. So he's good at soccer still kind of implies that he's good at playing soccer. They're good at chess. You're good at playing chess. So good at plus a noun or a gerund usually refers to a specific action. Whereas to be good with something usually refers to a situation where a person is put into a situation and how they are able to navigate the situation. My computer is broken, I'll take it to my neighbor because he's good with computers, meaning that if he's in the situation with a computer, he can probably figure out how it works and what to do. He's good at communication. He's good at communicating with people. He's good with people. These three sentences have almost the exact same meaning, but you can see how we have be good at plus a noun, be good at plus a gerund, and be good with plus a noun, which is referring to a situation. If this person is with other people, he is good with people. He has good people skills. Another way we can use to be good with something is a very informal way of expressing your willingness and ability to do something. And if you use it in a question, it's asking somebody if they are willing and able to do it. We usually use this with a gerund. And in a question form, it would be, are you good with doing this action? So if there is a big business meeting, I might ask my coworker, are you good with preparing for the meeting for tomorrow? So I'm asking my coworker, are you willing and able to do these preparations on your own? Are you good with preparing for the meeting? Perhaps in that situation, the person's response might be, sure, I'm good with preparing for the meeting, meaning she is willing and able to accept this responsibility. I'm good with preparing for the meeting is different than I'm good at preparing. So to be good at preparing means she has a lot of skill in that area. To be good with preparing means that she will take on that responsibility. She is willing and able and she's going to do it. I'm good with organizing the food if you're good with doing the decorations. I don't feel like cooking tonight. Are you good with ordering takeout? Sure. Are you good with Italian? So in this case here, are you good with Italian? Italian is referring to the type of food. And Italian is not a gerund, Italian is a noun. So are you good with is usually used with a gerund, but it is also possible to use a noun. The next preposition I want to take a look at with be good is for. Be good for. To be good for someone or to be good for something means that it is able to provide some kind of positive effect or give some kind of benefit. Exercise is good for you. Exercise is good for your health. Sunlight is good for plants. Taking a break is good for relieving stress. Saving money is good for your future. We can also use the expression to be good for in another way. In this case, it's to be good for plus a time period, such as days, weeks, months, years, hours, and so on. When we use be good for in this way, it means that the item in question is expected or likely to last or live for that amount of time. We don't need to buy milk because the milk we have won't expire for another couple days. I could say this much more simply by just saying, the milk is good for another couple days. I would like to get a new cell phone, but I think this one's still good for another year or two. I got gas yesterday, so we're probably good for a few days. The final preposition we're going to take a look at with be good is to. Be good to. The first way we can use this is be good to plus a person. And when we use it in this way, it means that the subject of our sentence is being kind and considerate and nice and helpful to the person who is part of our object. So I could say, my husband is so good to me, meaning my husband treats me very well. He's very kind and considerate and nice and loving and so on. So my husband is good to me. Our neighbor is good to us. Maybe they help us shovel the snow and bake cookies for us and just help us and show consideration in various ways. I can say, our neighbor is good to us. The shopkeeper always assists his elderly customers with extra care. He's very good to them. Another way that we can use be good to is with a base verb. So, be good to plus a base verb. And we can use it this way very, very casually in a similar way to be good with. So, it means that you are available and willing to do a certain activity. I'm available and willing and you can sign me up because I want to volunteer on Saturday. Yeah, I'm good to volunteer on Saturday. Hey, are you good to talk right now? Is she good to bring dessert? And my friend could answer, yeah, it's all good. She wants to know if you're good with pie. Perhaps the most common way of using be good to is, again, with a base verb, but using be good to plus a base verb to express the fact that something is pleasurable or brings you joy, makes you feel happy. Oh, it's good to see you again. So good to, the base verb is see. It's good to see you again. Seeing you makes me feel happy. It's good to get fresh air. It's good to be alive. It's good to eat delicious food. So today, you learned several different ways in English to use the expression be good, including how to use it together with various prepositions to sound more fluent and natural in English. And now it's time for question of the day. Today's question is, what is something that you are good at? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies, everyone, and I'll see you in the next lesson.